This is kind of a depressed area.
It's been just a non-stop, constant, fierce battle between west and east sides.
My favorite thing to do in Kerhonkson is walk.
Why is that?
Because there's nothing else to do.
Kerhonks, a town misunderstood by those who pass through, as well as many who reside within. With its beautiful scenic views and its wide open spaces, you may be asking yourself, how can anyone have anything bad to say about this deciduous wonderland? Believe it or not, many will complain about the lack of activity within this town. So I took it upon myself to see what the locals think about this claim.
That's ridiculous. There are a ton of things to do here. All you have to do is step outside your door and there's something to do.
And with such strong opinions by some, it may be hard to believe that many have such a negative outlook.
Really around here there's two types of people. You have the lovers and the haters. And the lovers are the ones who go out, they do things, they actually enjoy it around here and put it to its fullest. The haters, those are the ones that, you know, they don't really see it for what it is. I mean, there is beautiful landscapes. You go for a drive and just have a great time looking at the scenery. You know what I mean? There's things to get you out there. And the haters are the ones that'll just sit inside and complain about everything, you know?
I hate this town. I hate the town of Kerhonkson.
Walk around, definitely. There's nothing else to do.
You forget about me.
And so I wanted to prove to the world that there is an endless bounty of activity in Kerhonkson, just waiting to be discovered. To do this, I traveled to the prestigious Pine Grove Dude Ranch to talk to a true native of Kerhonkson.
My name is Stephen Albrecht. I'm a lifeguard at Pine Grove. I've been living in Kerhonkson for my entire life. This is where I've been forever. My grandfather came to the town of Kerhonkson in the 1920s from Germany. He wanted to be a lumberjack, and in the town of Kerhonkson there's plenty of opportunities to be able to cut down trees and make a very good living off of it. In the town of Kerhonkson there's plenty of things to do. You can go to the Kerhonkson pool. That's a big hit in the summer. Kelders Farm is open year-round, and that is tons of fun. We also have this place called Skate Time 209, which is a nice little roller rink where you can go and have a good time and skateboard.
So with Stephen's suggestion, I thought that I might like to know more about some of these activities for myself, and I hopped in my car to see what Kelders Farm was all about. When I got there, I was truly overwhelmed by all of the activities that were there. They had something for everybody. Lucky for us, I found the owner of the farm, who was willing to give us an inside scoop.
Hi, I'm Chris Kelder from Kelders Farm in Kerhonkson, New York. We have miniature golf. In the fall we have a corn maze. We have all sorts of produce to pick. We have a petting farm.
And not just a petting farm, but the best petting farm within miles. Probably one of the most popular youth activities. Here you can find llamas, goats, sheep, and of course, Daisy, the Kelders' token dairy cow. Wouldn't you like to milk that cow? Well, at Kelders Farm, you can.
We have a cow that the kids can milk. It's a lot of fun.
But what's most impressive about Kelders Farm is not the animals or the orchards, nor is it the mini golf or the playground. Rather, it's the impact they have made on the world.
The garden gnome, which stands out in front of Kelders Farm in Kerhonkson, is the largest garden gnome in the world. In fact, if you go in the 2009 Guinness Book of World Records, you'll see a picture of him.
So I looked in the 2009 Guinness Book of World Records, and sure enough, he was there. But what I found even more shocking was the tremendous following that this 19-foot tall oddity has. And even more fascinating, he overlooks the only pierogi store within a 50-mile radius. But Kerhonkson isn't just all giant garden gnomes and pierogi stores. In recent, a conflict has stirred that nobody could have ever predicted.
Because the bridge went out, basically. It's divided into two areas, the East Kerhonkson and the West Kerhonkson. They just fight all the time.
You might be wondering, what kind of turmoil can a town disconnected place on the individuals who live there? So, I inquired.
The bridge. Ever since that bridge has gone down, it's been just a non-stop, constant, fierce battle between west and east sides of Kerhonkson. People have died. My friend Martinez, he was walking around the East Coast. Of course, he's a Westie. They kicked him around a little bit and beat him up. Of course, he's okay now, but it was very scary and dangerous. I mean, he could have been dead that night.
In fact, crime in Kerhonkson has risen over 20% since the bridge fell out over a year ago. But what some may find more disturbing is the impact it has had on some families, literally tearing them to shreds.
My sister's dating a Westie. A lot of shame. It brings a lot of shame to the family.
With all the drama resulting from this occurrence, one has to question, where does it end? Ever rebuild a dividing bridge? Or will Kerhonkson be overrun by thugs and violence? As if gang violence wasn't enough of a problem in this town, it turns out you can't even get a job without the government taking away your unemployment benefits. Luckily, for those living in Kerhonkson, the job market is at an all-time low, as America struggles with one of the greatest economic crises since the Great Depression in the 1930s. On the downside of this issue, small businesses have suffered devastating losses in revenue.
I'm Marilyn Romano, and I own the country shop on Route 209 Kerhonkson. I sell Amish furniture, crafts, outdoor furniture, American steel carports and garages, and wooden storage sheds. It's challenging, it's difficult to run a small business in this area in Kerhonkson.
I know, it's shocking. You can't even make money selling Amish furniture anymore. Which leaves us with the haunting question: where's the hope for any business nowadays? You may be surprised to find out this is just the tip of the iceberg.
There's no place to work. I mean, we lost trade, we lost hydro, we lost a lot of businesses. The only thing that's keeping the town going, the town of Walworthing, is the prison system. So we got the Kerhonkson Market, we got the beverage discount house and the wine and liquor store, and then we got Sunoco. That's basically all of Kerhonkson.
As with any struggling town, Kerhonkson relies on their sole economic foundation, that is, the Pine Grove, which employs 60% of the population.
And probably about half of Kerhonkson, if not more, work at the Pine Grove. Like, it's a lot of people, this is where everybody gets their income and they make a living. We have mini golf, we have laser tag, we have 2 pools, we have a ping pong area, we have over 300 rooms here at the Pine Grove. We all have a rock climbing wall, a playground for the kids, we also have a lake, and horseback riding is a big hit at the Pine Grove. It's the only place that you can play paintball in Kerhonkson.
Financial stability and paintball? Now this just sounds too good to be true. Regardless, paintball is no match against the crumbling economy. Unfortunately, there isn't much we can do except pray that our great land of Kerhonkson and places like the country shop will be around for a long, long time.
You still have good